Clover Fresh Milk is the #1 milk brand in SA. Made with love by Clover.
Made with love, indeed. So here's a question, Tash, and for you guys at home. Have you ever been offered a cheese straw and refused it? How very dare you! Never ever have I refused a beautiful cheese straw. So enter the queen of cheese straws, I am told. Our very own Tash is here to whip up something that is truly delicious, the unsung hero of the Hostivores world. We love cheese straws because you can use them just about for anything as a little starter. It doesn't matter. You will always absolutely love it, but it's even better when you can make it yourself, and Clover is stepping in to help us create the golden brown deliciousness, I'm guessing. So Tash, you are our queen of the cheese straw.
Thank you.
Is this something simple? Is it something tricky? What's the vibe?
It's something very simple. You can actually involve your children into doing this, and it's one of those cute treats of the kitchen because you don't have to make anything. You don't have to do your pastry from scratch.
You can even buy it somewhere.
Buy ready-made pastry.
I like that.
The beautiful thing about these cheese straws is the classic fat spread,
and
which is,
whether it's convenience, whether it's for a healthy living, whether it's for baking, it's a one-stop shop, which I love.
Definitely. So this fat spread, as you said, it's beautiful for baking. The reason why that is got 40%. There is one with 60% fat in it. Wow. So when you spread this butter, you are assured a rise because the water is going to evaporate and it's going to create nice steam pockets in your pastry. Wow. So we are quickly just...
okay, so we've got our pastry. You've just done a little light dusting of flour, obviously underneath that to help with the
so that it doesn't stick
onto the roll itself.
Yes.
And you've also got, you've got such a lovely range of Clover cheeses as well.
Definitely.
I would go with a stronger cheddar vibe here because you want to get that little...
We are using cheddar at the moment. So what we're doing is sort of mimicking how you make the pastry itself. So we're going to create these layers of cheese and butter, and we are quickly going to roll it.
So you fold it in half
first? You fold it in half, yes. And then we are going to just a little bit.
So the keyword here is Clover to 33728. Clover to 33728. We will send you an ingredients list and you can get on your way.
I always dust everything with the flour so that it doesn't stick. So you are just going to create that nice long sheet. And as you can imagine, there's that cheese, the Clover cheese in there. And the spread, so you're pushing it in, yes. So...
Oh, wow, you're folding it like a Japanese master sword maker. That's so cool.
So what you do is you do this and you let it rest so that it incorporates nicely in the fridge. As you can see, your cheese is already starting to peek through.
That's starting to push through. Oh, I love that.
And the butter, you can see the Clover fat spread is picking out nicely there. So it's going to create...
love. Well, I love the fact that cheese is coming through in relief there like that.
Can you see?
Brilliant.
So we are just going to do this very quickly. I would like to show you how to create those beautiful cheese strips. Yes. Yeah. So as I said, you need to let it rest just a little bit. So yeah, I think that's about it.
Cool. You can always let it rest for longer, but for the purposes of TV, and so you've done kind of two major folds there. So you've created quite a few layers.
You can actually, it will be prettier if you do 3. Then you can add more butter. You add a little bit more cheese and everything. So it creates that nice decadence, and it's going to be more brown.
And you really want that fat spread to be, the Clover fat spread to permeate right the way through. Yes. So when it does start to brown in the oven, it crisps up. You want it to be crunchy. That's key. With a nice little chewy bits of cheese.
And as I said, the fat spread, because it's 40% fat, it's going to evaporate very nicely, and the fat is going to permeate your bake nicely.
And then you just twist it away.
You just twist it away. Remember, when you're going to bake anything in the oven, preheat. And this particular bake, you need to preheat your oven to 190 degrees. Okay. And then you let it brown. As you can see with those ready-made ones, you let them just brown a little bit. Brown not a little bit, brown
You want
nicely.
them to be nice and crispy and
Yes.
chewy and delectable and delicious. Okay, so again, the keyword here is Clover to 33728 if you want to make our delicious Clover cheese straws. It's not difficult. We've
At all,
proven it
as we
right
can
now.
see.
But let's take you through that process one more time.
Homemade cheese straws are always a welcome snack for any occasion, especially if you want to impress your guests. The best part? These Clover cheese straws only use 3 ingredients and a bit of love to make. Start by spreading Clover Classic fat spread onto 1/2 of puff pastry and sprinkle over Clover mature cheddar cheese. Fold the puff pastry over and roll it out to 5 mm thickness. Spread, sprinkle, fold and roll 3 more times. Then pop the cheesy pastry into the fridge to firm up. Next, cut the pastry into 1 cm strips. Then twist the ends to form straws. Bake at 190 degrees Celsius for 20 minutes until golden. Serve with your favorite dipping sauces, and just like that, you have delicious cheese straws fresh from the oven to wow your guests.
Made with love by Clover.
So obviously the proof is in the pudding. Let's have a little bit of a taste here. Crunchy, beautiful, delicious. It's got the snap.
And you
Wow.
can dip it in as well.
Please grab some. We've got a beautiful dipping sauce as well. Get creative. Have a lot of fun. It is oh so good. SMS the keyword Clover to 33728 and we'll send you that ingredients list. Please have a taste
Definitely.
of your handiwork.
My hands are... Okay, please grab one for me. Thank you so
It's
much.
cheesy, it's crunchy,
Oh.
it's just awesome.
Look at that.
Cheers. Ching.
Clover Fresh Milk is the #1 milk brand in SA. Made with love by Clover.